Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
I believe today's video takes us to the great state of Tennessee, where we find a frauditor who's been sentenced to 15 weekends in jail. Ooh, that's rough. And he takes to walk to shame. Then he tells us about his experience on his first weekend in jail. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, maybe learn something, and most of all, enjoy.
All right, thank you for watching another Lakeway Audits video. I'm here to turn myself in for the first weekend out of my 15 weekends in jail that I have to serve for my retaliatory arrest. I'm gonna go on in here, I'm gonna serve my weekend 48 hours. When I come back, I'll be go ahead and doing another update, let you know what it's like inside there, what's going on. I'm gonna talk to some inmates and see what's up for Hamilton County. But be sure you subscribe, you like this page. We're gonna continue 15 weekends I gotta do. See y'all later.
There he goes. Make sure you turn in on Monday. We love you. I know he wants y'all to like, subscribe, comment, and share.
Now that's the real walk of shame. Turning yourself into jail on weekend number 1 for the next 15 weekends. Oh, that's gotta be terrible. Now let's listen to what the Yahoo has to say after his first weekend in jail. Roll that clip.
And serve my second weekend at a 15th. Last time I was in there, I got an opportunity to speak to some of the inmates and kind of see what was going on inside over there, and you know, what issues are happening. The consensus to the inmates, which is known by many people, is that the judicial system is broken. I've heard it from a couple of them that basically, you know, they're in there, they do their time for whatever minimal crime that it is, but by the time they get out of jail, if it was a drug offense, they have to go to a drug program. But there's no rehabilitation. That's what all of them have said. There's absolutely no rehabilitation in Hamilton County.
Here's a novel idea, Frauditor. Why don't you just obey the law, stay out of trouble, and you won't know anything about the criminal justice system? Now, isn't that something?
There's nothing offered. There's nothing available. Once you're in this system, you're in this system. If you look at the records, there is a warrant after warrant put out for failure to appear, for probation violations, and they're like all drug charges. We need to come up with a way of helping these people out, because once they get released, they've got a criminal record. It's even harder for them to get a job. And if we're not providing them these opportunities, then they have no chance of ever becoming a valuable citizen to the community. And now they're building a jail for 600 inmates in Hamilton County. That's over 1% of the population.
Hey, I'm all for productive members of society, but you have that very small segment, that so small, itty-bitty segment that doesn't care about anything, and they're going to be career criminals until they die. You can't do anything for those people.
When those people are getting out, whether or not they lived here locally before or not, once they're on the street, they're here to basically stay. And they're in survival mode because they have no other options out there. They don't get food stamps. They don't get any kind of housing or anywhere to sleep. You know, it's a shame, and we need to figure out a better way, because the current way that it's going is definitely not working. The drug trade continues to get worse. You make one arrest, there's always 2 or 3 other people that are just waiting to take over that spot and become the top dealer over there. The petty crimes are just all over the place because people can't afford to live.
I haven't done a video on this guy for a long time. Looks like he aged quite a bit. I don't know, Frauditor, you been getting arrested quite a bit lately? Is that why you aged? I don't know, Frauditor. Hopefully you learned something from all this nonsense.
They don't have access to the drugs, so they rob and break into places, no matter how minor that it is. Now, the Tennessee is the first state to make it illegal for a homeless person to sleep on any public property. And when you get out of jail and you have nowhere to go, you're not going to go to private property to sleep, so you find just somewhere to rest your head, maybe for that night until you can get back on the feet. All it takes is that one officer to run by there and to charge that person again. It's a cycle. All of the law enforcement here, all of the government officials, they consider our jail a non-ending circle, a door that continues to revolve, because the same people continue to get put into the jail for petty crimes.
Well, I'm going to end it there, good people. It goes on for a few more minutes, but I think Sonny Boy here ought to take his own advice. I'm not quite sure why he went to jail for 15 weekends. I don't keep up with his channel. I just happened to see this video. I said, oh, hey, I used to do videos on that guy. Yeah, I haven't done a video on him in quite a while, like I said, but he looks like he's aged quite a bit since last time I've seen him. But yeah, he's right. It's a never-ending circle, and you better be careful, Frauditor, because you could become part of that never-ending circle. But not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel like this yahoo, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Sonny Boy. Do you have a real job, or do you make your wife work for the money? Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason to have... I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you
record
do.
you in public, man.
Actually,
No, that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.